Okay, so the castles of King Ludwig II, Ernest Beba, and Michael Kula, and I'm guessing Castles and Palaces is a series, but this focuses on 3 of his castles. The 3 castles he was able to build. So, Neuschwanstein, Linderhof, and Hirnschmies. Again, I always feel like I'm saying that wrong. So it does talk about each castle. Now here, that's Hohenschönau. The reason why he built Neuschwanstein, he wanted to build a new Hohenschönau. That's what he called it. Neuschwanstein wasn't the name of it until after, and it's called Neuschwanstein Castle. That's its meaning now. And Neuschwanstein is just on a hill, on a mountain, just that's overlooking Hohenschönau. So this was likely taken from Neuschwanstein or close to it. So does talk. So when it does talk, it has like photos like this and like the paragraphs, and you got full-blown colorful photographs, like spreading 2 pages, and it's awesome. And then you get especially you get a few different perspectives. You get the from the courtyard and the back, and then you get special pages like this one, special building history, Schloss Neuschwanstein, from medieval castle to stuff of legend. So you got like building plans and stuff. You got pictures of it being made. This bridge, he named after his mother. It had to be no, it didn't have to be. So, well, he built a newer bridge because his father built the bridge for his wife. He didn't name it after his mother. He just kind of like built it better. So you got pages like that. You got pages called Special Ludwig II throughout the book, so you get a background on who he was. If you like the history of castles rather than looking at the history of the royalty, look into series like I'm pretty sure Castles and Palaces is a series, but this gives a little background on the royalty behind them. So on that front, that's good. So here you get the sense because Ludwig's Neuschwanstein is right here, and then Hohenschönau is right there, and then you have like land, and you can see, well, now towns over here. And you get like different photos of the castle. And so, and you got on to Lindelhofen, which is fantastic on itself. You got the history of that, and then you got the history of Hirnschmied's Bavaria's answer to Versailles, which is cool. Because if I find the picture, so this is his Hall of Mirrors there. Yeah. Yeah, up until his death, only a select few were allowed to marvel at the proportions of the Hall of Mirrors. Today, only a few are permitted to view it like he did. So, very few people are allowed to see that. And for the rest of us, we get to look at that photo, and that's what we have. So, yeah, because, like, it really is something else if you really look at the photo. And then you get a little bit more information about him right through the end, and then you got different points of view of the castles, and then you get a little information about his death, and then the Latona Fountain in the park at Hirschmied's has a grand total of 74 statues which spew water. So, yeah. And they have useful information about when like they're open, when they're closed, fees, tours, fountains, yeah, and like you can like take carriage rides and stuff. Here they have a map, and right here in the bottom is Bavaria, the Bavarian region, and where the castles are. And they have spotted a few important places and stuff. But anyway, if you're into castle-wise, it's a good book. If you don't if you don't like to look in the background of the royalty, but do like looking into the history of the castle, this is a good place because it does cover the 3 castles that he built, not the ones he lived in before building these, because Hohenschönau and Nymphenburg are like family castles, or places that the family have stayed and lived in. And Nymphenburg, the Wittelsbachs, a family that he's part of, still do live in there, and a portion of it is available for people to tour or take tours on. And so yeah, castle, if you're more into castles, check this out. It is, because within the snippets of the photo references, there is a bit of information, and I got this after I did a project in high school, and yeah, and Um, and having a little more information on the castles would be somewhat likely would have been somewhat helpful, but like it was more on his life. So, but yeah, I do still find that good. This book good if you are into, if someone is into more castles and like the history of them, and these are more cool and oh my gosh kind of, and it's still good to look at and it's fantastic.